In 2018, the United Nations spent a total of over 260 million kina in Papua New Guinea. More than 130 million kina was used for joint programming, while much of the funds were used for the two declared state of emergencies, the earthquake in Southern Highlands and the polio outbreak. The UN managed to meet the needs of about 500,000 people affected by the quake. The polio vaccination campaign was a huge success, reaching 97% of children under 15.
Huge effort that achieved great strides in terms of reaching out is actually institutionalized and structured so as to enable to raise the level of routine immunizations, and the target that the government have put for this year is at least 80% of the children, so as to ensure that 10 years down the road we do not have another outbreak.
The UN has also supported the national government and the autonomous Bougainville government in carrying out the Bougainville Peace Agreement.
And it was a peace agreement that was negotiated by the two parties without external interference, and that have been lasting so long thanks to the dialogue and the collaboration in pure Melanesian style between the two governments. And I am totally confident that through the accompaniment and the support of the international community, that peaceful process will continue.
This year's annual work plan will see an increase in funding to about 18 million kina, with a large amount allocated to health, climate action, gender equality, peace and justice. The UN has been a valued partner of the PNG government, and this year they again will be working closely with the government to carry out essential programs throughout the country. One project that the UN will be taking on board is the 2020 census. They will be leading this project after the 2011 census failed.
The NEC will formally approve the decisions, and that'll happen. So we are enlisting the support of the UN and its experts to join us and head up the census effort, not only to provide the technical input and the managerial input and oversight, but to also train Papua New Guineans.
The UN will continue to work closely with the government during the period leading up to and after the Bougainville referendum. The government will also be looking at the UN to help develop a population growth strategy.
We are struggling as a country and as a government to meet the needs of the current population. Because we are struggling now to provide enough classrooms, provide employment, health services. We don't have doctors in the districts. We have a lot of challenges. These are the realities that we have to deal with as a country. And we are looking to the UN to provide leadership, advice and strategic advice on what we should do as a country.
And a project for markets designed for women, with the first to be built in Vanimo. Elijah Lovett, National MTV News.